Hello, everyone. We are back for some shenanigans. We'll see how this
That's the way
all.
to put it.
Yeah. For things that were unexpected, we shall say. All right. So everyone had some thought as to what they want to do. Spade?
I love, the more I think about it, the more I love just a big old moat around this place, and I could do that with Roadmaster. Specifically. And I've been eyeing that for a while, so I feel like maybe this is the moment where I just kind of go all in. And Roadmaster is, you know how to wreck or destroy an area with experimental substances and methods, so it is either impassable or good terrain to infantry, vehicles, or apps, your choice. It's definitely impassable. And I have a 1 in destroy and a 1 in wreck, so it really could be either. Although, I guess as far as the fiction goes, it's probably a destroy, because that's a lot of earth to move.
Okay. And are you making it impassable to vehicles, infantry, or apps?
I mean, you could make it impassable to apps so they're, like, stuck in there.
That's good. Yeah.
I mean, there aren't naturally apps inside of this cathedral that's under construction.
Okay.
No, you know what? You know what? This is progressing too far.
Oh no.
This has gone too far. All right.
Oh no.
This has gone too far, but that's how it goes sometimes. So, employer, independent, target, rights of the ascent, objective.
Oh, Jesus.
No! I wanted to, God, this happens every time. I wanted to have a good time with my friends and it turned into a whole thing and now it's work. God damn it.
But it's work with glitter.
Trying to make me feel better.
Too real.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. So what's your objective here?
Provocation?
Right, you're trying to provoke them into
Murder.
No, not murder.
Well, something excommunicatable.
What's it?
Words. Words.
provoke the rights into violent action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to try and find an employer other than yourselves for this mission so that you can get paid?
I mean, I feel like we could probably find an employer.
Oh, I'm sure you could. There's lots of people who would, be interested in this. The question is do you want to?
I mean, what are the pros and cons of having what are the cons of having an employer here?
They'll get boosted by the action. Who do we like that doesn't like the rights of the ascent?
I mean,
Who do
the
you
Rebel Runs
like?
probably don't like them.
I don't think the Rebel Runs are very focused on Journey City at this time, and the rights aren't really around there, so they don't really hold an opinion on them. Let's see.
With the hyenas, maybe? Their goal is to make a mess of the foe. I mean...
Yeah, the hyenas would probably be okay with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else? The Society for Wider Understanding would be good with it.
I feel like it's not really on brand for them.
Let's see. Third Public Connections Corps would be good with it.
They do love to make the... Oh god, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
Yeah. We're going for it anyway.
The Church of the Celestial Myriad looked bad.
This was supposed to be a cut loose roll.
I don't want this to be on TV. I don't want it to be on TV. I just want some petty personal revenge.
Yeah.
Just good, clean, fun.
I say we just do it.
Or he gets them excommunicated. It's fine.
You're pranking them so hard, you're getting them excommunicated. Okay. Alright, so independent then.
We're not working for the hyenas?
Are you gonna take a job for the hyenas?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you want to?
Would they back us on this?
I mean, their interest is to do violence, right?
I feel like we're not really being violent though.
Actually, yeah. You know what? I
Well,
don't think that this is really their gig. Like, if you were going up and just like,
Punching people?
yeah. Also, I don't know how much of a conflict they actually have with the rights directly. Yeah. I don't think that you can sell. If you can make a case for me for the hyenas, I'd allow it.
I don't really know that much about them, to be honest.
I mean, what's there is largely it in terms of lore. They're a close combat focused Jovangelian combat squad. And they think y'all are harmless.
To make a mess of the foe is the like thing that I'm sort of playing on, but less so. It's more like egg on your face than like blood on your face. And they also consider us harmless. So those two things where it's like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if? And they're like, yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing this is probably Demon selling the idea to Ripper during that cafe night, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. As at some point I'm just like, yeah, I'm sick of these rites of the ascent being in our town. It's like I just want to get them out of there.
You should do something about it, man.
Yeah, maybe I load up Hopper.
Yeah. Do you have an axe on Hopper yet?
And bring down the house. No,
Even better.
not yet.
Why would Hopper have an axe?
You should get an axe or like a chainsaw.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh man, so you're gonna.
I'll think about it.
So what are you're gonna like go and stomp on their shit?
Well,
My cat just came to hang out.
I think it's good if we get them to give us a reason.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think we could, you know.
They're
think-
teetering on the edge right now, falling out of favor with the Myriad. It would be quite a mess if we got into a scuffle with them.
Yeah, I think the captain would probably like it if there's. I'm sure someone. She's a little drunk at this point, to be clear. I think there's someone who would probably be happy with y'all fighting each other.
Alright, well, you know my contact information. I need to get back to Denard before he becomes suspicious.
Yeah, you go have fun. Alright, I'll have like a truck drop some stuff off at your base or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm good for it. You know I'm good for it. Alright.
Oh, the hyenas on the sideline being like, fight, fight, fight.
Pretty much. ROE, rules of engagement.
Don't do a murder.
Yeah, let's not kill anybody.
It doesn't sound like the hyenas ROE.
Uh,
My
yeah.
ROE.
I mean, this is an independent. Oh no, this is for the hyenas now. Hyenas. What would they tell y'all to do? No prisoners is the ROE.
Shit. Okay.
Jeez. Do they want us to kill people?
No prisoners.
This is not what I was aiming for. Okay.
Look, you take a job with like a bloodthirsty squad. Their goal is to make a mess of the foe. They're
Listen,
You can make messes in different ways.
This is
They
some
can
quality
live.
TPing here.
they can live. They just can't come home with us.
yeah, they're not saying run down everyone. Just anyone who gets taken alive does not leave alive. Is sort of the, you know.
Yeah,
You know what would
prisoners
really-
have to take prisoners.
Yeah.
No
Ripper's
meat cutes.
Ripper's like, you know what would really make them violent is if you killed the prisoners.
Thanks.
That'd get a reaction out of them.
My God.
Thanks. Good tip.
You know, it's advice.
Yeah,
Take advice when we can get it.
It sure is a thing that she said.
you don't
Yeah.
you don't get the call sign Ripper for no reason.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so what's your tactic here?
Sorry, my cat is doing the floppy thing.
It feels like assault.
It does feel like assault.
Yeah.
That or stealth, depending upon if you're sneaking in or you're just rushing them.
I always like to be able to sneak because that's my whole shtick. But, you know.
I picture this happening in like the cover of night, like sneaking around and like shh and like giggling and being idiots,
Yeah.
like, tipping away big chunks of land and like pieces of the cathedral. God, what if we just disassembled the cathedral?
What is Keiko doing in all of this?
What is Keiko doing?
Well, hold on. Let's not get into the
Oh,
nitty-gritty
okay.
of the plan because that's not the point. So you're going for stealth then, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. And the detail, the point of infiltration is what?
Oh, right. That's the thing that we need to know. Sorry, did you have something to say? Or an idea?
Oh no.
Okay.
The picnic hill.
Yeah, so I think that the cathedral is in a valley near Hollanton that is on the side of
Near
The-
used loosely.
that is in a valley. The cathedral's kind of built into into the side of the valley, and it's on the side of the road that goes south out of Hollanton. If you look at the map, so it's on the major thoroughfare heading south.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could come in from like the main road. You could come in from underground if you can think of a way. You could just come down from the top of the valley on either side.
Yeah, I feel dropping in from above is pretty good.
Yeah.
But also making a sinkhole from below is also very good.
Both good options.
Which I can do, I think. I think I can totally do that with Roadmaster.
Yeah.
Okay, we set a moat. What if we did a reverse moat where we just put like you see like from the road you can see like a couple of towers peeking out of the ground and then you go and you look and it's just down in the hole there's a cathedral.
Amazing.
What if we built a second cathedral on top of the cathedral?
We can do that later for sure, but that seems way harder to fix than a moat. Like way harder.
Okay.
Also, AR ghosts. Just
Also.
inside it.
All right, so you're dropping in from above, down the sides of the valley. That's your point of
Why are we doing
infiltration.
this?
Okay, what's everyone's loadout?
Question: do
heavy.
I still bird stress doing this, or am I just gonna trauma out here?
No, this is not cutting loose at this
Is it
point.
supposed to be a cut loose action?
Have a flashback to cut loose.
Get away from me. It's fine.
Oh wait, since we've like moved past downtime, sort of like, Keiko should have taken a trauma
Oh.
What?
Oh,
because I only had one left and I didn't cut loose.
the plot.
Were you planning on cutting loose?
Not really.
So you
I don't
were
have
just-
money.
You could have taken it. We both could have taken it from the coffers. I
Yeah.
didn't take it. I'm gonna put that back because I didn't spend it.
Yeah, okay.
This is such a shit show.
It's got way more complicated than I thought it was going to be.
Alright. Yeah, so you take that one stress from not treating your traumas, and then you trauma out and reset your stress and get a new trauma. So,
Just like.
so
Which is soft.
Pitchfork is gonna show up later. Pitchfork is
soft and
not
with
gonna
Starbucks.
be there at the start of the mission.
Okay.
Y'all send out the call and Pitchfork doesn't show up
Funny.
for some reason. Because she's gone soft, apparently.
Oh.
Okay.
Is this because I was wildly waving a pistol, Just yelling?
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's everyone's pilot load?
Heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Well,
I mean, how many people are we gonna encounter here? Is the question, I think.
I mean,
Can we scout it out and find out?
yeah, do you want to do a gather information roll?
My God.
I do.
Yeah. I'm bad at study. I have one in study now.
Can I scan with my mech?
Yep, you can do that.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. But that's an action roll. And I'm rolling. Scan. Because it's controlled.
Well, this would have been sort of during downtime-ish, so it would have actually been a fortune roll.
Oh, okay.
There's no real threat at this point.
Okay. That's still 2 dice. Oh my god. That was a 5.
That's a 5.
My digital dice came very close to teetering into a 1 again. So that's good.
Alright, so 5 standard information. This is fairly... I mean, it's not super deep into Myriad territory, but it's pretty far in. So they don't really have much in the way of security. They've got, like, a pair of... At night, anyways, they've got, like, a pair of Rights who are, you know, doing perimeter patrols, just sort of keep any teens out. Although I think Keiko might be, like, the only teen left in town.
Oh.
Although I know Keiko's in, like, early 20s.
Yeah.
But yeah, just, like, a very basic security during the night. And even during the day, they don't exactly have a lot of security. There's a couple of construction arquebusiers on site as well, just like in Wander. They're not going to be manned at night, presumably. What else? Yeah, there's nothing else. There's cathedrals, like, half built. There's scaffolding around it. That's it. Nothing exciting going on here.
Cool.
Just
Yeah.
some monks building a cathedral.
You're gonna have to build it twice as high.
Yeah, okay. So, Tower, what's your loadout?
Oh, sorry. I'll go heavy for this one.
Pitchfork, what's yours?
Medium.
Huh. Yeah, it is going soft. Everyone else is rolling up looking for war, and Pitchfork's just looking for a fight. Okay. So, engagement roll. Is the mission bold?
In the light.
Yes! You're hitting your own people in your own territory in the same town that you have your own base in.
Oh my god.
I feel they're the bold ones intruding on us.
Is the mission especially complex? I don't think so.
No.
I have one thing to do here.
Does the mission exploit the target's vulnerabilities?
Kind of. I mean, they're not exactly well prepared for whatever this is.
Yeah, take another die. Is the mission's tactic ineffective against the target? No. Does the squad receive external support for the mission?
Yep.
Yes.
Who?
We got from the hyenas. Oh, that's the sponsor, not the.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not coming this far into territory
Oh,
unless they're here to really fuck shit up. Okay, so that's no. Is anyone interfering with the mission other than the target? No.
No.
Are there any other factors that affect the mission? You're the same tier now, so no. Oh, I have to actually check something.
Oh, good.
It's always words you want to hear.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I just had a look at the national map, and this road that the cathedral is next to is the major road between Hollenton and Blessed Harbor, which is the Celestial Myriad capital in Izia. So there's, even at night, there's going to be traffic. So take -1 die for that, because there's a large amount of Myriad and civilian traffic on this
So we're
road.
at 1 die.
Oh, no.
What?
No. No, you're not at 1 die. You are at 2 dice at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are at 2 dice.
I thought we were at 2 dice before that, but.
No, I just didn't say the 1 for luck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, 2 dice. Who's going to roll it? I think it's on spade.
I think this is all on spade.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I stopped having stupid ideas. Ah, it's a 6.
That's
Woo!
a 6 controlled. All right. So, it's nighttime. The 3 of you have managed to sneak up on the valley that contains the cathedral. When I say valley, to be clear, it's not a natural valley. It's carved from the bedrock of these hills to allow the road to pass through it. It's a fairly large road. I would say originally it was probably like it was like a fairly large road originally, probably like 4 lanes, but with it becoming the main through line for the Myriad into the region, it is being expanded to an 8-lane highway at this time. There is traffic going back and forth in both directions, both north and south. Transport trucks, civilian vehicles, probably Avi transports, maybe even Avis themselves. Just not expecting anything in this area. So you are overlooking the cathedral below you as it's built into the side, into this granite. In fact, it's probably made from the very granite of these hills. They're just quarrying the valley itself as they build.
I thought it was IKEA.
There is a bridge crossing the 8-lane highway that was constructed specifically for this construction process. The Wrights are good at what they do, and what they do is build stuff. That bridge can hold the weight of an arquebusier as it crosses with a load of granite from the quarrying on the other side of the valley. So, the only security present, as far as you can tell, is a pair of monks on foot with a flashlight.
I feel bad about this now.
Oh.
What do y'all do? They have no clue that you're here.
No
Okay.
murder. Remember, guys, no murder.
No prisoners either.
What we can do, my plan, just to be
Only
clear,
eggs.
is to I'm gonna drop the cathedral below sea level. It's just gonna go real deep into the earth. I'm not gonna destroy it or anything in it. I'm just going to move it.
It's just
Very,
going
very
to be
down.
down.
Yes. The monks are our only real concern. We could, as long as we look like we know what we're doing. I doubt that anyone from the road is going to interfere.
Don't be
We'll just be like, oh, they're doing
Don't be suspicious.
Yes.
Don't be suspicious. Don't.
exactly. So we just have to make sure that those two nerds are out of the way.
You can easily spot where they are from the beam of their flashlight.
Yeah.
I can flirt with them. No, I can't.
They're monks.
We don't know. You don't know what monks' habits are.
In the history of religion,
That was
clergy
nice.
has never sired any children. All right. So what's your plan, or not? What's your plan? What do you do?
So I have Roadmaster, which means that I can do this. I just don't know how. I was thinking like if they were built on soil, that I would just like flood the soil and then like slowly like drain basically it away from out underneath them. But they are in a quarry, and that is not how rock works. Or at least I don't think
Acid.
how acid could work.
You're the technician. You get special payloads.
I do.
You've become acid now.
I am just well. I didn't take that, unfortunately. I took this so that I could do it.
You merely adopted it.
Dumb.
First.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is a matter of, like, I guess it's sort of the same theory, which is to grind down the stone to such a point where I can sort of like, I'm not gonna drop it. I don't want to drop it. I want to lower it. So my idea is that I'm going to go down. I'm gonna cut like a big swath of rock and just like grind it down as best I can, and then like pull it out, or or at least give it space so that it will move out gradually, and the thing will fall, and it will be extremely funny. It's gonna be hilarious.
Okay. So, and how are you gonna get the magpie down there? And are you doing it unseen?
Okay, so this is a quarry. This is a place where you get stone anyway. There probably isn't stuff leading to where I want to be for aforementioned reasons. But there probably are paths nearby, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to first I'm going to roadmaster my way in there, and then I'm going to roadmaster my way there, and then I'm going to roadmaster my way out of there.
So to be clear, Roadmaster requires rolls.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So you're gonna Roadmaster your way in, and then Roadmaster your way to the foundations? And then
Holy-
Roadmaster the Foundations.
Yes.
Okay, so so what are you gonna roll for the first Roadmaster?
Oh, this is absolutely destroy with my mech.
All right.
Just getting in there.
Okay.
Oh, I could push myself. I could.
If
No, it's not time.
if anyone wanted to assist you, they could.
Please.
I could try.
I mean, you just spend the stress and describe what you do.
I mean, exactly how are you going about this? Like, I'm a
Oh.
little bit confused. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go and find a path that is roughly the elevation that I want to be. And then I'm going to drill from there towards the cathedral. So really just like directions onto where the cathedral is would be good.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, just help with, like, figuring out where the best route to take would be, honestly. Probably the best thing for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have controlled great because controlled from the engagement, and great because you're just working against someone either at the worst your tier, if not lower, and you've got fine destruction tools.
Cool.
So I can only give you one extra die, but I can give you, like, I can make it, like, controlled infinite or some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately the other stress is basically wasted as
Yeah.
the other benefits are filled out already.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you get that extra die.
I love to have that extra die. Actually, that helps a bunch. That's what I want. Yeah, I want to be doing that so that I can use the thing that I'm using, and then that's destroy, controlled, extremely good. That's 2 dice, I think.
Oh,
Just double checking because I really want this to work.
I thought you...
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had 2 in destroy. Okay,
No.
continue on.
Mm.
4.
4.
It's controlled.
All right, so you drill and grind your way towards the cathedral, making a handy-dandy path that is advantageous for vehicles. If Tower and Demon follow after you, they're not going to have to make any rolls to get down to where the cathedral is from where they are.
Awesome.
Thanks, Spade.
I'd
Yeah.
die for you.
And however, that makes a lot of noise. So, as you pull up next to the cathedral, you look out from the view screen of the Magpie, and there's just the 2 monks pointing their flashlight at you.
This is controlled.
And then they see Demon and Tower up on the valley,
Oh boy.
and then they start to run.
Are we gonna have to take no prisoners?
That's
We
up
just
to
knock
y'all.
them out. Okay, let's get etymological here. The point of prisoners is that you have them and then you can ransom them. If prisoners is not knock them out and then leave them
Fair.
in a safe place to wake up.
Prisoners is not knock them out and cover them in glitter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like Tower thought this was gonna be more along the lines of glitter bombing, and so they just have glitter.
Oh.
Very on brand.
Look.
So, speaking of Tower and Demon, what are you 2 up to? You've been made, at least by the 2 security monks.
I have a taser.
Ooh.
So could do it.
It's a short range taser, but I'm sneaky. I could sneak up on them and be a taser. I could tase them. Sneakily.
Yep. So you gonna do that? You're not in
think-
your Avi?
Yeah, I think I just sort of jump out of my Avi because it's like short. I'm also short, but just relatively short. And I think I just sort of like take a sort of zigzagging path up the hill, and just like try to maneuver myself behind them and just sort of like. Do they maybe? Could they potentially split up? Could I like make a distraction for one of them?
If you want to do a setup action,
Yeah, can I do that?
yeah, you can absolutely do a setup action. How do you make the distraction? Or how do you split them up?
I want to just like I think I'm gonna mark off flashlight flares or glow sticks, and I'm just gonna have like I'm gonna like I think if it's okay if we fudge the timing on this a little bit.
Yeah.
I think like in my Avi I just sort of go over like halfway across the sort of quarry basin, place a flare on a very long fuse. Or like a glow stick or something just to...
Okay. Ray, your
Mic is cutting out.
yeah, your mic cut out. Sorry.
Sorry.
From
No,
shooting the flare on a very long arc.
Yeah, like or like on a very long sort of fuse. Just a delayed timer or something like that, or like literally just cracking a bunch of glow sticks.
Okay.
Just something that will serve as a distraction so that I can split them up and sort of pick them off one by one. So I won't have the shitty situation of downing one and then having the other one see it and like run.
Okay, so
We're already had, like.
I know we're already had, but like we'd be more had if one of them saw me tasing their friend.
Well, here's the thing: if they get away, they're gonna bring someone back no matter what. So the important thing is to make sure they don't get away.
Do I
This is
increase the
the
likelihood of them getting away by splitting them up?
Yes, you do.
Even if one of them is like split up to go investigate something?
I don't think they're going to investigate something. I think they're gonna go get help.
That's fair. That's fair. Could I mark down 2 tasers?
I mean, you already get an unusual weapon,
Yeah.
which I believe is what your taser is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just...
I mean, I think I'm just gonna, like, wait until they're far enough that, like, they can't really see super well, or it's, like, dark, or something is advantageous.
Oh, it's dark. The only lights around are whatever lights your Avies are giving off, the lights from the traffic on the road, and their flashlight. I think there's also... There is a small... like cargo container that's converted into a construction office, which has lights on inside, but that's it. There's like not, like I said, they did not roll well for locating the cathedral, so it's quite a ways outside of Hollandton.
Okay. I mean, I think at this point I just gotta go for it. I just gotta, like,
Okay,
do the damn thing.
what you rolling?
I'm gonna go for prowl.
Okay.
I'm good at that. What's my positioning at?
Yeah, I think it's still controlled standard, and I think your ambush applies.
Oh, yeah. It does. That's a thing. I always forget that I have things. So that's 3d6. That's the 6.
That's the
Yeah.
6. All right, so
Nice.
you come up
And 2 2s.
You come up behind them and you give them a good zap. And
Spicy.
yeah, they they go down. You've got now 2 unconscious monks with you.
Yes. Okay. I
Demon.
think I like
Good one.
grab my obby and like carry them back to where we're at, and then I put glitter in their pockets
Okay.
because I need to make use of my glitter.
So, Demon towers returned with 2 unconscious monks. Spade is down at the cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do, Demon?
I am going to. What is? I kind of want to keep a lookout as to. I want to basically like analyze where these points to take the cathedral down would be, and relay that information to Spade.
Okay, what do you want to roll?
Analyze.
All right. Are you using your what should we call it? You have gear for that, right?
My 3D structural analysis.
Yeah. Are
Yep.
you going to declare that?
Neat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will. Oh.
All right. So that'll give you improved effect.
Okay.
So controlled great.
Oh, fantabulous.
And this is going to be a setup action. Basically.
Okay. Four.
4. Yeah. All right.
Oh, great.
With controlled, so do you want to take the consequence and push ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it?
Apologies for my cat.
And let's see, do we want another one?
Oh hey, yay, clocks. It's a real mission now.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, okay.
Oh jeez, what are both of those?
So, yeah, one of these clocks is the one that has 1 tick in it now. Is, actually, I should. Is the alarm clock.
Wake up.
The other one is the cathedral clock.
Okay.
All right. So, Spade.
Uh-huh.
Pitchfork, you can show up anytime you want now.
Okay.
Spade, what are you up to?
I'm gonna do the dang thing I'm here for. I'm gonna go ahead and start grinding the foundation away.
Okay. I think that this is. No, it's still controlled. It's still controlled. Y'all have had some good rolls, including your engagement roll. I'm not gonna take that away yet. So, with your tools and with the analysis from Demon, this is controlled great.
Cool. I still only have 1 in destroy, and that makes me nervous. Can I ask for help from someone?
Sure.
Put that up to 2d6.
How are you further assisting, Demon?
So what is Ko doing?
Ko's just like grinding the stone at the foundation into into sand, basically, like big like probably like baseball at biggest chunks of stone.
I got
Sorry, I have to let my cat out.
Okay.
It's okay.
What seems to? Are you
Sorry.
the? I think I'll be like just with my analysis. I chime in. It's like maybe try this angle,
Yeah.
and slow the grinder. It'll take out bigger chunks that way,
Yeah.
according to my analysis.
So what are your destruction tools like? Previously, it was a drill with explosives inside of it.
Honestly, it might still be that.
Nope.
It's I think what it is I don't have like a chemical dispenser on this thing, do I?
Payload is something you could declare.
I guess, yeah. I think I am going to. I have one left, and that would be it. I think it's, but I do like the image of using the like chipping away at first with just like the earth mover jaws that I have, and then injecting like water or like a similar chemical, and then using that to sort of control the explosion that I'm doing.
Okay. All right, controlled great with an extra die from Demon. Oh no, that's a 2. Okay.
I love it. It's still controlled.
It's
still controlled.
It is still controlled, so you can choose to pull back and do something other than destroy to try another method. Or you can move on to a risky position and try again.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, seeing that this is not working quite the way I want it to, I am going to pull back for a second and see what I can do instead. Maybe I can analyze or scan to figure out, like, if there are fault lines I should be tapping into.
So to be clear, you can if you do that, you can't use destroy on this task any further.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. The opportunity has passed.
Well, never mind that. I'm just gonna push on through and do that again.
Okay, so you realize that the method you're doing is working, but it is also destabilizing the cathedral in a way that you did not desire. So now you have a risky position.
Okay.
You gonna try it again? Continue on?
Yep, and it's still great.
Yep, risky great, but you don't have Demon's bonus die anymore unless Demon wants to spend stress again to assist.
What's your bond with me again?
Ko does not realize how Core's actions affect the squad.
I mean, I'd like to help at this point, but I don't know how exactly.
I will spend a stress. 2 assists.
Thank you. That's a 6. There we go.
There we go.
All right. So that is 3 ticks on the cathedral clock. You've managed to undermine half of the cathedral in a way that has made it less stable, but not in a way that has, resulted in a cathedral falling on the Magpie. Pitchfork Tower, what are you two up to?
You can still glitter bomb the cathedral, like.
Yeah. I mean, I want to do it like once it's in the ground, so the glitter can be like as evenly and obviously distributed as possible.
Okay, a finishing touch.
Yeah, it's like sprinkles
Okay.
on the disaster cake.
Disaster cake.
think I'm doing like an. I think at this point I'm mostly just like keeping watch.
Okay.
I'm looking out for other monks maybe, but yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything specific.
All right. Do you want to do a scan, analyze, survey, study, something to that effect?
I guess a survey. Yeah.
Okay. So you open up your cockpit to peer out.
And position and effect.
Controlled standard.
Okay. Oh, almost rolled 0. I have 1. Hey, look at that.
Hey, that's a 5. Do you want the consequence?
What is it?
So the consequence will be that the alarm clock goes up another tick.
Sure.
It's only at 1 tick.
All right. So as you're looking out, you can see the traffic as it goes by. There are... you notice that there is one vehicle with the 8-pointed star of the Myriad, and you clearly spot the driver rubbernecking at the 3 Avies, the 3 fairly unique Avies up on the side of the valley.
Yeah.
The driver doesn't stop, but clearly notices the 3 of you up there. So that's the alarm clock going up another tick.
I think we can let it go to halfway before we get worried. You know, it's a 6-tick clock.
Okay.
All right. What else? Who else is doing stuff?
I want a glitter bomb. That's all I want to do in my life. Glitter bomb.
But you're waiting for that.
Yes.
Okay. Demon spade.
I would like to do a flashback.
Okay.
I would basically like to have met with a member of the Rights of the Ascent previously.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm not like... I just... My idea is to like get people out of there somehow. Just to make it more convenient for us.
It is empty. Other than the max.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, then never mind.
Well, to be clear, that gather information you got before was a 5, not a 6. So there could be things you don't know about.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be interesting to have essentially, threatened the rights of the Ascent.
Yeah.
Or like done something to goad them.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would certainly add... I think that would add to the clock in a sense if you want to have a flashback.
Yeah, because I'm just like, hey, nice cathedral you have. Shame if anything happened to it, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I have maybe an idea.
Okay.
Could you have goaded them into a bet where it's like, where they're like, as long as that cathedral's still standing, like, we're gonna like either oppose you or like serve the Myriad no matter what, as long as that cathedral's still on that horizon. You're like, yeah, all right, we'll take that bet.
Yeah. I think it's just like, oh, fancy seeing you in Hollington. What is this? And they're just like, oh, you're traitors and you don't deserve to be here. And I'm just like, oh well, it can be really difficult in this terrain, new construction. And they're just like, that cathedral will stand, and as long as it stands, we will serve the Myriad. And I'll just be like, all right, fine.
But it's vape.
Yes.
Yep.
Just a cloud of cotton candy.
Okay. So I think it's Senior Kin Arrow Slide.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the leader from Wander's rights has been transferred here after the failure in Wander, being transferred back to a safer place.
Yeah.
And so where do you approach him?
I think out in town. I think there's just like, I think he's like eating or something at like a restaurant.
Wait. You live in a shack behind a bakery. Is it at the
Yeah.
bakery? He's like there getting a morning pastry. He's got like
Yep.
a coffee in hand.
Yep, and I just like sidle up next to him. And I'm just like,
I was just imagining you coming out of the back, snapping menacingly.
arrow slide.
Do I know you? Wait, that voice. You were in Wander.
I was. And so were you.
Yes, and now I'm here. He's holding the coffee cup.
Yeah.
His arm is in a sling.
Oh.
Because if you recall, I rolled to see whether or not he was killed
Oh,
when the
yeah.
cathedral came down, and it came out that he had an injury.
Sure. And I wonder how long that will last.
What do you mean? You shall not take another cathedral from us.
Oh. Well,
You blasphemer.
I wouldn't be so bold as to claim that I could.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that the cathedral will stand its ground.
Yes. And he gives you, like, narrows his eyes at you.
You could just leave town.
Why do you wear that 8-pointed star around your neck, you false priest? Leave here. This is the land of the faithful, and you are clearly not one of us.
Oh damn! Like no, like I don't know. I think when he says that, like that makes Harrow pause for a second. Just like think about what I've said. Like
I think you gotta roll something here.
yeah, no, for sure. I sway, I think, is or command.
I mean,
What
you
would
choose. I think command would be controlled standard.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna spend 2 stress to push myself. To get that extra die, and also because like I feel that, you know, that also represents the fact that he's like, why do you wear that star on your neck? And I'm like, I'm not gonna let it show, but you hurt me inside. It's like,
Feel, don't feel.
yeah. All right, let's do this then. Controlled standard command. 2 dice. 5.
5. You gonna take the consequence?
Yes, I suppose I am.
He throws his coffee at you. Take level 1 harm burned.
Ooh.
Or scalded, rather.
Ooh. Hold on. How many stress is this flashback, by the by?
Oh, 1.
Okay.
It's 1 stress.
Yeah, I'll take level 2 harm.
Oh, you already have level 1 harm?
Yeah.
Wow.
So So I guess maybe he like gets you in the face, and so you get burning coffee in the face instead of like
Blinded?
just on your shirt.
Yeah. Oof.
So level 2 harm scalded.
Face boiled.
Lobsterized.
A lot of that going around.
What are your level 1 harms?
Lonely and stretched. When I was like on the like.
All right. Oh dear. Okay, but that does succeed. So yeah, I'm going to advance the cathedral clock 2 ticks. I think that sort of goaded him into trying to complete the cathedral faster. And so now that Spade is down and in there, Ko can tell that there were steps that they should have taken that they did not, that they can fix after the whole thing is completed, but which they should have done in process. And so the cathedral is weaker for their haste.
This is gonna take 3 times as much to fix as it was to have just done right in the first place.
So we go back to Spade as Ko realizes their errors. And
You know, second verse, same as the first.
deliver the coup de grace.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna push myself to do so. Just enough space. That's like 2. That's 2 stress, right?
Fuel.
Oh, it's 2
You're
fuel.
taking a
Fuck,
vehicle action.
I could have been doing that this whole time. I got plenty of fuel. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So that's another die. Going down to destroy. Is that still risky, or am I?
Yeah, no, you're still risky.
Cool. Great. That's 2 dice. Unless someone would like to help, and it's fine if you don't.
I cannot at this point.
I can, but only just.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can assist without spending stress. Twice per mission. Yes, yes, have a die. Have a whatever you need. Have one of something.
Cool. Yes. So 3.
Boy.
Whew. All right. Big money, no whammies. That's 5.
That's a 5.
Let's take a 5.
All right. So, a risky consequence. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So here's what happens. You're digging into the foundation of the cathedral. You're making good progress, and then you hit a vein of different material that is not the same granite as was before. You're so close to finishing that if you just push through with your tools, you'll get it done. And so you do, and you pull out safely, but you realize that once you're out, your fine destruction tools are totaled.
Ooh.
Like you go to fire it up again, and it's just like, so junk your fine destruction tools.
I'm gonna resist that. Do I resist that with fuel or stress?
Such a bad idea.
Depends upon how you are resisting it.
Okay. I am. What I'm going to do instead of pushing through, I'm going to excavate that vein. I'm going to carve around it.
Okay. All right. That sounds like expertise.
I have
I
3
think
dice.
that's right. Oh, hold on. Actually.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? It probably is expertise. I think there's an argument to be made for either, but I think expertise makes more sense ultimately.
Okay.
All right, roll your 3D expertise.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Take 3 fuel or burn 3 fuel.
All right.
At least it wasn't stress.
Listen, I like these tools. They're good tools.
To be clear, if they were junked, that wouldn't remove them from your playbook. That would just mean that you can't use them until they were undeclared again.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah, they're not permanently gone. They're just non-functional, and so you'll have to replace them by undeclaring, which of course costs material and has to be done during downtime.
Cannot afford to do that right now, so I'm happy that I spent the fuel. Yeah, so I do that. I do that thing.
There you go. So you pull out and you return to the other three up on the valley as the cathedral just slowly sort of shifts side to side, like it's shimmying down slowly down this pit. It's like
that one vine of the kid going down the slide and just like bash, bash, bash.
it's just like the most unnerving thing to watch a building tilt slightly to either side as it gets lower and lower and lower until eventually the only thing that's poking up is the very tippy top of the unfinished bell tower.
Oh.
And there's just this massive sinkhole in the quarry.
This was so worth it. God, that was really hard, but I am just like dying on the hillside.
What did
I
you...
go and glitter bomb it.
Yes.
Okay. You don't need to roll for that because the path down was already cleared by Spade. There's no threat right now.
It's just for my own personal satisfaction.
Yep. So, what do the four of you do with your two prisoners?
They're not prisoners, we're just leaving them there.
You've got two unconscious enemies
They're
in
free
your
to leave
position.
whenever they like.
They're unconscious. It's pretty hard to leave of your own volition when you're unconscious.
They'll not be unconscious in like an hour, then they can go.
Did we actually establish the bet with the Rites of the Ascent about them leaving if the cathedral is gone?
No.
No, I mean, yeah, we're just...
This is just us fucking with them.
That would have been nice. Okay.
No, but they can leave once they're not unconscious.
Oh, yeah, they can leave once they're not unconscious, but right now, they're unconscious and in the possession of the four of you.
They're not in our possession, they can leave whenever they
You
want.
specifically brought them up to where Demon was.
I just didn't want them like falling down and dying.
That's fair. Now they're in your possession. I mean, you can break ROE and just leave them there.
What if wait, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was thinking of leaving them in the sunken cathedral. Just like dropping them off and then
Yeah.
I think that the way into the foundation is now full of the foundation.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. To be clear, though, this is breaking ROE.
How?
Because you had them as prisoners for an extended period while Spade was working on them, or was working on the cathedral.
Only
You specifically took... Yes, and...
technically.
Look, you can break the ROE and take the trust hit with the Jovengalians. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just making it clear. I'm laying the cards out that the hyenas said, no prisoners, kill everyone that you get into your position, because that's the hyenas. They are the close combat murderous combat squad who want to make a mess of the foe. Their leader, or one of their top people, is known as Ripper, and y'all decided to be employed by them.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do a murder.
That's fair.
I am.
Yeah, this is Harrow's call.
Yeah.
They're your friends, and you're the one whose reputation is on the line here.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will tase. I will not murder.
So
Yeah, I mean, I think while they're just like, what's happening? Are like we debating what to do with them or something like that?
It sounds like it.
Did you have
I think while this conversation's happening, I just walk over, pull out my pistol, and shoot them both.
Jesus Christ!
I reholster my pistol. Stay out of my town. I look at them.
I think Keiko throws up.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stash these in the rubble.
I mean, I
In the rubble, not in the cathedral.
Well, they were executed pretty clearly.
Yes.
But I think that the rubble will at least give us a little bit of time.
To be clear, the alarm clock is nowhere near filled. No one's going to discover this until y'all are long gone and it's like the work crew shows up for the morning.
Right. Yeah. What I mean, there's just in the long-term scope of our plan to,
Excommunicate them?
yeah,
Okay.
that
it's a bad look.
keeping them in the rubble is going to be, yeah, it is bad luck. Unless we can doctor the bodies, which I can do. Well, this was fun for like 20 minutes, and now it's...
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of my afternoon. Is I'm gonna take these bodies out to the edge of the quarry, and I'm going to bash their heads in and then frame them like they died in the collapse.
Okay. What do you want to roll for that?
I'm rolling me a doctor.
All right, roll that, engineer.
Fuck.
That's 2 dice.
Position and whatever.
Honestly, this is a fortune roll.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me cancel that then. It's 2 dice. Arrow, do you want to help?
Yes, yes, I do.
So that's up to 3 dice.
Don't even have to spend a stress for that assist.
Yep.
Love it. That's a 6.
That's a
yes,
6.
I'm so good at this.
So you wanted to make it look like an accident, I'm guessing?
Uh-huh. Well, yeah. Part of that is just making, them unrecognizable.
How is it doctoring to
Yep.
bash their heads in? I don't think that's really covered in medical school.
You have an understanding of anatomy and blunt force trauma.
Yeah, I know what a trauma wound looks like. I know how to squish that so that the bullet wound doesn't show up.
There.
Spade knows bodies. Yeah, okay, there you go.
No.
Mission complete.
Oh my god.
Boom! Mission complete.
We have another downtime action, y'all.
I love it.
Okay.
Can't believe.
Oh.
I cannot fucking believe this group.
We're the worst people. I'm
We're
the worst,
the
person
worst.
specifically, but
You
we're...
didn't just execute 2 people in cold blood.
Yeah, but I covered for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real friends help you move bodies, I guess.
Okay, where's the mission?
Can I make a new belief?
You can have a downtime with me if you dare.
All right.
I did the opposite of my job today.
The anti-doctor.
Okay, so let's try and roll through this quickly.
Doctor massage here.
All right. Take a supply roll from the employer faction. All right. Let's see. Where is the Joe? You worked for the Jovangelians yet again, which is a -2. You have the relationship -2 with them. So target's tier -2. So the rights are 1. So that's 0 dice supply roll. So who's gonna roll that?
I'll roll it. I haven't rolled much tonight.
Okay, roll 2d6. Keep the lowest.
Yeah. Shit. What? Okay.
Hashtag generic roll.
Keep the lowest.
Yep. That's a 3.
Not bad.
Take 3 supply points and then 1 materiel and 1 personnel for working for the
Hey, it's better than
autocracy.
last time.
And then decide how you want to assign those 3 supply points: cash, materiel, or personnel.
I've put the material and personnel in there already.
Okay, you've already assigned them? Oh no,
Uh,
from the
the
autocracy.
3 would-
So how do you want to assign the 3 supply points?
I would say get everything to 3 and then maybe get an extra cash.
I was thinking
Extra cash
personnel
is
since
good.
we're using that so much and or we needed that so much last time.
That work?
Yeah, personnel's good.
So take your 3 additional personnel. Everyone gets 1 cash as
Hooray.
salary because with the new rules, the amount for pay that everyone gets has gone down
Oh no,
to 1 cash.
times are hard.
That's
Times
the
are
economy for
hard.
you.
Yep.
Children no longer respect their parents, and everyone is writing a book.
Okay, who wants to refuel?
I should probably do that.
I'm good.
Okay, how many materiel do you want to spend? Have to
just
spend at least 1.
just the 1, I think.
Okay, make your roll.
So I take that out and then I go to here and I just roll 1d6, right?
Yep.
Just any amount will be good. Ha!
Yeah.
6, nice.
Nice.
Good bird.
Okay, did this support the patron's faction? Patron faction's goal? No. Earn 2 rep if the target was a higher tier than the squad. Okay, they're the same tier as you. Take 2 rep. Okay. Trust time. If a
Did
squad
someone already mark rep? Alright, I got it.
if a squad benefited from the mission, consider giving +1 to that squad's status. Hyenas, you take +1 with them.
Woo!
Alright, what's another descriptor that they have for you? They've currently got harmless, thorough,
Fun.
fun. That's not
That
bad.
has some implications.
Fun?
Fun.
Fun.
Fun. Some good old harmless fun. Alright. That's what this mission started as. If a squad was harmed by the mission, consider... Yeah, they already are at war with... or have vendetta with you. They can't go lower. The rights... They cannot like you less than they already do.
Just a prank, bro.
Holy shit.
Just a murder prank.
Just bang. A prank. Bang.
Aw.
Alright. Adjust the trust of the faction targeted by the mission. Important infrastructure damaged. Yes. You guys destroyed a cathedral. Again. This is the second cathedral. 2 cathedrals and 2 missions. That's impressive.
Yes.
Okay.
yes, it is.
So that's 2 lost from the myriad.
Got it.
A VIP was killed. No. Civilians died. No. Corruption exposed. No. One of their squads took casualties. Yes, that's another 1 trust loss.
Oh, we're at -2.
The mission's target was high profile or well connected. No. This was not a special cathedral in any way. The faction was attacked in a region they controlled. Yes, that's another -1. You have vendetta with one of their squads at the start of the mission. Yes, that's another -1. It's a total of -5 trust lost with your patron.
Jesus.
Amazing. We are now at -2 relationship with them, and we have 6 trust remaining.
Adjust the trust of the faction that employed the squad for the mission. Civilians died. No. Awry was broken. No. Important infrastructure was damaged that was not the mission's target. No. Squad that was not the mission's target and belongs to the employer was harmed. No. The mission was successful. Yes. Trust equal to double the target's tier. Take 2 trust with the Jovangelians.
We're at -1
worth
with
it?
the Evangelion Empire.
At least 1 secondary... Oh, wait. Was that enough to roll over to a higher relationship?
No, it puts it. Well, I mean, it put us at 9.
At the limit?
Yeah, so
Oh.
that means
The relationship cannot improve unless you give a gift to them. You need to figure
Well,
out a gift if
wait a
you want
couple
that
of
to go.
weeks.
If that goes up to -1, but it does max out. So as soon as you provide that gift, it'll go to 0.
Oh.
So it's -2 for now, with full trust. Okay, at least one secondary objective. There were none. You have vendetta with one of their squads. Do you have a vendetta with a Joven? No, you don't. You fixed that. You had one with the raccoons, but that's done. Adjust the squad, the trust of the squad's patron faction. Another faction was aided. The patron's interests were harmed. I don't think another faction was aided by this, but the patron's interests were definitely harmed. Take another 2 trust lost with the Celestial Myriad.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
4 trust remaining.
All right.
Is that the end? Are we done?
No. We have to do entanglements.
Oh no.
Okay.
We got the thing that makes it so that the entanglements are slightly less terrible.
No, you took corner kids, not
Oh god damn it.
friends everywhere.
We didn't do
We
that.
took. I thought we took both.
You can't.
No, corner kids is
Oh.
an ability.
Yeah.
Friends everywhere is an upgrade. Okay, so what is the status? What is your worst faction status? Worst
-2.
faction relationship -2. Okay, so you are rolling on table B, and you're rolling 3 minus your relationship with your patron faction. Your patron -1, right?
No, our relationship with our patron faction is -2.
Oh, so then that's 5 dice.
Yep.
Because it's 3 minus a
Oh.
negative. So
Oh,
roll
okay.
5 dice on table B.
Oh, right. The more
Roll.
dice is bad.
Yep.
I'll roll. I did.
No,
this.
I'm
Oh,
doing it.
It's like I did this.
Take the highest.
Yep. That's a 6. That's debriefing. One of your squad is questioned by superiors. One of the one of the pilots or a cohort, you don't have any cohorts, is taken in to be grilled. Make a fortune roll to see how well they resist the pressure.
Who is it?
Or bribe the grunts, grabbing the person with 1 cash.
Give me that fortune roll.
So
Oh,
is
jeez.
Demon getting taken in for questioning
We
then?
have the cash.
We have the cash. We have the cash.
Don't have
We have
to do
3
this.
cash.
You can because it's the drama is beautiful, but you don't have to.
I know the drama. I go for the drama.
Okay, so
Save your money, my friends.
So I guess what happens is that the rights tattle on you
Oh.
after the
no.
cathedral, after you threatened the senior kin of the project, and then the project disappeared into the ground.
Yeah. That was a move to make.
Yeah. So then the followers of Saint Atrose come and pick Demon up.
Who are these people again?
The followers of Saint Atrose are basically the church's like military police.
Oh,
They are, to be clear, they are not the Inquisition. They are like a fairly legitimate police force interested in upholding justice, but that doesn't mean that they aren't above enhanced interrogation.
there are no legitimate police forces. I mean,
Yeah, fair. As legitimate as they get, I guess is what I mean. They have an interest in justice. So yeah, I never clarified what the fortune roll should be. So it should be your tier.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So roll that 1 die.
Okay. Where are dice? There we go. There's the dice screen. 5.
5. Level 2 harm, which can be resisted by pilots as normal.
I will resist as normal.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So how do you resist them, taking a phone book to you to try and get answers about what the fuck happened out there?
This game.
I think. I think on some level, like I think I just like disassociate. Like I start off being like charming, but after one too many like hits to the head, I just like kind of check out.
Okay, I guess that's resolve.
Yeah. How good's my resolve? Oh, it's pretty good. 3 dice. All right, good. That's
Hey, that's a crit!
Oh my god.
Holy shit! You dissociate and come out healthier mentally. After
I have a
joke
much
there.
clearer image. What?
after the cops try and lay a beating on you during an interrogation. What?
What just happened?
Everyone has their own kinds of stress relief.
You had a crick in your back when you went in there, and they just like accidentally chiropracted it out.
I mean, or there's the horniest answer.
Oh no! Oh no!
But I'm not going to detail it any further.
Against the table, we don't have to go for the horniest answer.
Okay.
I think I leave and someone salutes me. Like it's like.
All right. Take your one stress.
Oh, I will.
Oh, God. This here massage. All right. So, before we accidentally get into any more missions, let's go to the end of session stuff. We already know what the next mission is going to be. It's going to be the state funeral for Saint Gertrude.
Yep. Okay.
So check the squad XP goals. Oh boy. Okay. Did you acquire product supply, execute a clandestine or covert sales, or secure a new clientele?
I kind of secured new clientele.
We did not.
No.
Not really. No.
No. Did you face off against challenges above your pay grade? No.
No.
Did you bolster your squad's reputation or develop a new one? Yes.
Yes.
You have duplicitous as a reputation. So take an XP. Did you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the squad?
Nah, I don't feel we were. No. No. Yes, of course we did.
Win.
Dealing with the rights of the Ascent, the inner conflict between like the prisoners, that ROE.
I think just also
I mean, Keiko is suffering the trauma of war. Tower and Spade are just like, hey, let's go mess with these members of the rights. And Harrow is like in a dark place and is just like, no, let's,
let's do some murder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, take 1 XP.
God.
Right.
This session, y'all. Fuck.
Some nice light downtime. Okay, Tower. Did you address a challenge with stealth or evasion? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, you knocked out those 2 monks. Take an XP. Did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
Not really.
Okay. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, trauma, or character?
Think so? I think I dealt with belief stuff. I mean, I think I certainly reaffirmed the belief that Demon can't really be trusted.
Did you
So
struggle
could that-
because of any of them?
I mean, I fucked up real bad in the coriander situation. I don't know if that counts as struggling with or...
Yeah, I think so. You certainly struggled narratively at the very least. So take an XP.
Okay.
All right. Demon.
Yeah.
Did you address a challenge with calculation or conspiracy?
I don't feel I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
When you goaded Senior Arrow, or Senior
okay.
Kin, Arrow
Yeah,
slide.
I guess that's calculation. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
That's
take
good.
an XP for that. Did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
Yes, multiple times. I feel, both with the talking with Keiko about, my downward spiral, and then also hooking us up with the hyenas, and doing bad stuff.
Yep. Take 2 XP. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, trauma, or character? Oh, you can't add this XP to your vehicle upgrade.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just tracking it there.
Oh, okay.
It's because I'm not actually putting it there. Sorry.
Okay.
The I don't know. I don't know that I did. Like I mean, I got the consequence from the entanglement more than like anything I actually did. So, because I feel that like shooting those people played into my cold trauma.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that really made a big difference because like nobody tried to stop me or do anything like that. So
Yeah, you didn't especially struggle because of
yeah.
it.
So yeah,
Okay.
now I'll go with 3 XP. So.
All right. Spade.
Hi.
Hi. Did you address a challenge with technical skill or mayhem? Absolutely. Take your 2 XP. Did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
The history with the architect stuff.
Yep. Take the 1 XP. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, trauma, or character?
No to the trauma, I don't think. Probably not to beliefs, and I don't have any character. So,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Take that XP. Pitchfork.
Hi.
Did you address a challenge with piloting or violence?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
The only person, you and Spade did not do any violent. Well, I guess Spade kind of did to corpses, but
I don't do violence.
you tased 2 people.
Did I? Yes, I did.
Did.
Yeah. Tasers are violence.
Yep. Did you? Okay, so did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
I talked to Layla.
Yeah. Okay. Take 1 XP for that. And you did tell her about Hannah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, trauma, or character?
I don't think so, actually. Yeah, I don't. Because I think soft, like, sort of came up, but it wasn't, like, really affecting the mission that much, so.
Okay. All right, so that's XP done. We've sorted out the next mission already. It's the state funeral, as I said. So, that's the end of the session. That's the end of the stream. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us on this surprise mission session. Thought it was going to be just downtime. Turned out there was a whole little small mission. Quick one. Not a big deal.
Repercussions.
Yeah.
Nope, none at all.
I have been your host and GM, Austin Ramsey. I am also the creator of this game, Beam Saber. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at not an in. If you'd like to financially support this game and its development, you can do so at patreon.com/AUSTINRAMSAY. That's my name. If you want to check out Beam Saber for yourself, the description, or The link to it is in the description of the episode, or you can go to tinyurl.com/beamsaber, and that'll take you right to the rules, which has all the links you need. This evening, I have been joined by Sean.
Hi, everybody. I'm a very bad person. You can find me at Hyena Spots, spelled with a Z, on Twitter, where I post pictures of miniatures I've been painting. I've been doing a lot of kills on terrain for the new Warhammer 40k skirmish game for my local comic shop, or not my local comic shop, my local game shop. And yeah, sometimes I do other RP. I post there when I do. So check it out.
Thank you. And Ray.
Hello, I'm a being made of glitter. My name is Ray. You can find me on Twitter at RayRayTheKK.
That was amazing.
Wonderfully extra.
And now there's glitter all over my desk.
Have fun with that. You're gonna be finding glitter for the next week.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Okay. And Sasha.
I'm Sasha. You can find me on Twitter at Sasha_Renault, taking my hobbies too seriously and making them into jobs and getting absolutely no levity out of it. You can find my game design at T-Cabbage.
Thank you. And also Takuma.
Hey, I have been Takuma. My Twitter is at Takuma_Kata_, and I am in the same boat as Sasha.
The millennial experience.
Love the gig economy so much.
I'm not even a millennial, but that's a mood.
Yeah, I guess I'm not either, technically.
Technically.
Like, I think late 90s is still, like, Gen Z or whatever.
I thought it started in 2000.
No,
Fun.
like,
Is this monetizable?
Uh-huh.
Covered in glitter.
All right. On that cheery note, we'll end this cheery session. Thank you all once again for joining us. We will be back again next week at 6 p.m. Oh no, we won't be here next week because Ray is otherwise occupied. So we will be here next on the 4th of September is the next session at 6 p.m. EST here on twitch.tv/you_don't_meet_n_in_.
oh my god.
In.
Not that final one. Yeah.
There's 2 N's on that last in. Okay. Alright, that's enough of this nonsense. See y'all next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh wait, remember.
Oh yes. Fight the war, not the soldiers.
Oh man.
Mom, to be petty!
Oh.
See you later.